That's just sports, baby.
Crowd goes wild, strawberry ice bringing fire and style. Reds, Bengals, Bearcats, all in my zone. This is my stage, my mic, my throne. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy Fine is kicking down the door. Step into the ring where the passion ignites. Talking sports all day and all night. From the field to the court to the roaring stands. Strawberry ice with the world in my hands. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy Fine is kicking down the door.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. And you know it, I'm always coming to you live from that ice game.
All right, shout out to my sponsors. They are Priority Lawn and Landscaping for all your lawn and landscaping needs. You need your grass cut, you need shrubbery trimmed, I don't know, you need a paper patio, you need anything. I mean anything. Landscaping requires. Think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. They're energy efficient, great looking windows, easy to clean. Meyer Window, Door, and more. The website is MeyerCincinnati.com. And also, shout out to my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorline beer, some delicious Moorline food. And tell them I sent you. Moorline Lager House.
That's right. It's always shout out to my great sponsors, Moorline Lager House, T Properties, Priority Lawn and Landscape, and of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. Please, I highly recommend you check them all out. And when you do, tell them you heard about them from Sports with Strawberry Ice. What is up there, everybody in the chat? We've got Brandon there. We got Holmes in there. Bengals Captain's in there. Sean Taylor's in there. What's up, Sean? And Kevin is in there. What's going on, everybody? All right. So if you guys follow me on social media at all, you know I was going absolutely nuts yesterday morning watching the men's Olympic hockey team win gold. 2 days before that, I went nuts when the women won hockey. Both games went to overtime, men's and women's versus Canada, and we beat them. Now I've seen these Canadians out there like, well, first time U.S. men have won in 46 years, you know. Their hockey program has been atrocious, and I've saw some other Canadian hockey players that were on the teams like, well, did you watch the game? I mean, obviously we were the better team. I don't care. We won. You guys got sour grapes. You're upset you lost. Suck on that. That's my point. But I'm kind of tying this in to do the Bengals have a gold medal mentality? And let's just put some pictures up here from yesterday's show here. So this is awesome. Johnny Gaudreau's kids were there. If you don't know anything about Johnny Gaudreau, he's supposed to be on this team. He died a couple years ago with a drunk driver hit him, and those are his two kids and his jersey up there. So that was awesome at the end of it. And this right here is the save of his life. Save of his life. I still have no idea how he went back there and was able to make that save. And this is another one where they just completely missed the net. Wide open net. It was meant to be for the USA to win. And again, back to what I said. Can the Bengals build a gold medal mentality this offseason? I think they can. I think they already have it built on the offensive side of the ball. Now, obviously, we have to re-sign Dalton Reiser. We all agree with that. We've got to improve upon this defense. We need an edge. We got to figure out what they're going to do with Trey. You need interior lineman, push up front. Probably need maybe a veteran linebacker and definitely need a safety. Those are all doable things that the Bengals can do this offseason. We've talked about it ad nauseum here. And we're going to continue to talk about it until the Bengals do it. Now, here's the man who has the master plan. He knows everything and all things about Cincinnati Bengal and gold medal mentality. He's got a great beard. He's a former fan of the year. He wears a ridiculously loud orange suit to every single game, and you can hear him scream at the top of his lungs every game. And if you ever come to the show here on Mondays, he doesn't have a voice. But he is the one, the only Bengals Captain. What's up, Cap?
Long time no see.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I need to scoot more center. Hey, I got the most neon orange Stanley mug,
I like
and
it.
I'm pumped.
I like it.
This thing is, yeah. I even bought a little rubber boot for it because I'm scared of it getting scratched up.
So you brought your own rubbers.
Exactly. You can buy rubbers on Amazon.
Hey, protection. That's good. I always like that. All right. So I talked to you off air. You didn't get to watch any of the gold medal game. It was at 8:00 in the morning. My son grew up playing travel hockey, so that's the reason I've gotten into hockey so much. I know we don't have an NHL team here, but we do have the Cyclones and Miami University. It has been very good in the past. They have a pretty good team this year. But what is your vibes on USA winning gold for the first time since 1980? I was 4 when they won this. The last time they won the gold medal, I was 4. But none of those guys on the team were even alive. Their dads didn't play because the Kachuk brothers, their dad played on the 98 team, the 02 team, and one other team. I can't remember what they said. So it's been
getting old.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we won this freaking thing. And I don't know, just to me, it makes you proud to be an American. It's awesome to be good at everything. And right now we're good at everything. So just
and I'm proud to be an American. Where at least I know I'm free. Okay. I didn't realize I was going to bust out in karaoke.
I like it though. So what you thought?
Dude, that's amazing because everybody here knows the story on the last win,
right?
And I don't care. I'm with you. I don't care how long it's been. It happened.
It happened. And the way it happened was awesome.
Hey, Winter Olympics. When I'm watching, I'll watch the medal count.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're top 5, I'm feeling good because we're not what is it? Is it Norway that's leading right now?
Yeah, I think Norway. So the Winter Olympics are over. But Norway
or led.
Yeah, they got the lead. They won the most. I think we got the second most.
Yeah,
total medals.
That's awesome. I don't care about population. Norway, everybody kids are born. They pop out with skis. So the fact that we can get second to people who are literally born with skis as feet, I love it. And yeah, man,
that's
the
just the
jersey,
awesome jersey there. The kids, his 2 kids. It's just, dude. If you didn't watch it and don't know any of the story, I mean, if you hear the story and everything, it'll bring tears to your eyes. It is awesome right there. Just for what because they went up and got because the little girl, I think. His wife, Johnny Godot, what they call him, Johnny Hockey. She was pregnant with his daughter, so he actually never met his daughter before. He was tragically killed. I mean, they're at their sister's. It was him and his brother. They're at their sister's wedding. They're riding bikes, and some drunk driver hit both of them and killed both of them. So it was a tragic thing, but it was awesome to see Goudreau's family there. His wife was there. His kids were there. His parents were there. And Matthew Tkachuk and I think it was it Austin Matthews? One of the two. Went up there and got both their kids and brought them down and take that picture. So it was really, really cool. It was a tearjerker for sure.
That's definitely emotional.
Exactly. All right, so let's get into some of these chats here, which we'll start off with the super chat here by Fuzzy Balls. I know everybody wants to talk football here. Thanks for getting for the $5 super chat. The Giants are shopping Dexter Lawrence, 6'4", 342 pounds, 10.5 hands, 34 and a half inch arms, blocks, and looks of a pass rusher. figures he's cursed or cures our NFL worst run defense. Yeah, depends on what they want for him. I mean, it's kind of the same thing where, yes, we've also said go get Max Crosby. We've said go get Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, I'm for adding to this team. I would.
What do you think the Giants are going to want for Dexter Lawrence?
At least
I
one,
feel like
maybe two ones.
the Bengals getting Dexter Lawrence. Am I wrong for thinking that's a lot more doable than Max Crosby?
Probably at this point, yes, because I really don't think the Raiders are going to trade Max Crosby. I keep putting stuff out there trying to speak.
I didn't think that Cowboys were going to get rid of Micah Parsons.
True. You mean the Packers? Packers are going to get rid of?
Or a Packer.
Or no.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You said it right. You said it right. The Cowboys got rid. No, you said it right.
Went
Cowboys
to the Packers.
Yeah. Yes, but no, I know. I thought they were. I still can't believe they did it. I still think it was a dumb trade. But yeah, Dexter Lawrence would be perfect. I mean, they need pass rush, and the thing is, they don't necessarily have to trade for anybody. You can get what is his name? I always forget his daggone name from Denver. I always would call him Anthony Michael Hall, but that's not what it is.
Yeah,
I looked it up.
Defense.
Yeah, no, I looked it up earlier, but he's got 3 names, and I can't find it now, of course, on what I looked up. But he's an interior defense line. I'm sure somebody in the chat will put it up there for me, what his name is. But he would be perfect. He's the number one.
Fuzzy's tossing Yoshibas out there for a trade bait.
for Dexter Lawrence? Yeah, I don't. Fuzzy, I love you.
So 2 seconds and
Andre
our
Yoshibas?
slot guy. Oh,
I mean, I'd do it in a heartbeat, but I don't think the Giants would. I don't see that at all. But my point to this is they could sign an interior defense lineman. That would be great.
So broken system. Bengals are built for losing. That's not accurate. Bengals have as many Super Bowls as the Browns. That's also not accurate. The Browns have never been to a Super Bowl. That means they have never won an AFC championship. That means they don't have any AFC championship trophies or rings.
Nothing. I got a ring.
3.
I got an AFC championship ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody gave it to me. I lost mine.
Put it on a rope so you didn't lose it.
It's on a rope. All right. Sean Taylor is. Do you think the Bengals will get Caleb down or at least trade up for him? I don't think they're going to trade up, but I think there's a very good chance that they could get him because there's lots of draft experts that are putting Caleb Downs to the Bengals. So there's, and the thing is, one thing I want to put out there, it's not, if they don't get Caleb Downs, it's not the end of the world. There are other, this is a very, there's a lot of safeties.
Talent there.
There's lots of safeties in this draft. And there's also lots of safeties that are free agents that we could sign too. So we don't have to put in, and this is what I hope they do. I hope they sign a safety, they sign an edge, they sign an interior defensive guy. They sign those 3, and along with Dalton Reisner, then we can just draft BPA the rest of the draft. We don't have to sign, we don't have to sit here biting our nails hoping that Caleb Downs is there. That's where I really do think the Bengals are going to go big into this free agency because they have to, Cap. They don't have a choice, I don't think, because they're
and didn't news come out that we're talking to Reisner's people?
Yes.
We literally talked about that on this show.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. How people will go crazy. And okay, again, you've got the best listeners, you've got the best chat. People make sense. If we all freak out for a little bit, it's because we're friends, we're in close company, but we all know, based on history, everybody was like, "Oh my God, why didn't the Bengals get Reisner? Like, why is he sitting there? Why didn't they get him?" They sign him. And then everyone forgets that they were complaining that they didn't get Reisner. And, they're not going to sign him again. Why didn't they sign him? They're talking. All of a sudden, he's going to get signed again. And then those same people are just going to move on to something else. Like, okay, give it some time. I wish everything was like chop right now.
Yeah,
but
that'd be nice.
Hey.
I mean, they had the NFL Combine come up this week. So there's a very good chance that his agent and the Bengals can sit down then and really do some talking And that's where not only me, I know the Locked On Bengals guys have said this too, that they think it's going to happen during the combine or very, very shortly after that, because they are expecting the Bengals to sign him. And that could also be trades. But I mean, we keep looking at trades and all this stuff. The thing is, the Bengals really don't have to make trades. They could really literally fix what's wrong with their team by free agency. If you sign the guy, and I wish somebody would put his name in the daggone chat because I cannot remember his name, from Denver, and I'm not yelling at you, chat, because I know you know what I'm talking about. He's got 3 names, and he's a big guy, interior defense lineman. I wrote an article about him, but I cannot remember his name now. They sign him. They go sign Warre or one of these other edge rushers, and go sign Joseph Osai again. Sign one of these free agent safeties. Well, there's multiple ones out there that would be an upgrade from what we have. They do those 3 moves just in free agency. That opens the draft up. Thank you. There's Dustin got me. John Franklin Myers. See, there you go.
Dustin.
That's my dude. John Franklin Myers. Thank you. That's who I'm talking about. Sign him. I want him to be the first guy they sign. He fixes so much stuff in the interior defensive line. It's not even funny. I like overpay for him like they did for DJ Reader a couple years ago. Go get him. Go get him and then go. There's other edges you can get out there and re-sign Joseph Osai. You got your edge rushers there. And then, look, I know everybody's worried about Shamar Stewart. I do think Shamar Stewart is going to have a better second season. I don't think we're going to have to wait like we did with Miles Murphy, because Al Golden will put him in there and play these guys. It's going to be fish or cut bait. So Shamar Stewart, we're definitely going to find out if we got something out of him next year. And I really do think we got something. All right, Fuzzy Ball's here.
How do you get 2 first names though? John Franklin.
I don't know.
Franklin's also a last name.
You got Anthony Michael Hall. How do you get to? Well, that's a stage name too, so you could have changed that.
See, I can't think like, okay,
Bengal John Captain. There you go. You be Bengal? No, not Bengal John Captain. John Bengal Captain. El Capitan Captain.
John Bengal Captain.
John Bengal Captain.
That's too much like John Benet. It's weird. Now we're showing our age.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. 2 seconds in a starter equal to a first round pick. Hey, I like the math. That would be amazing to get Caleb and Dexter Lawrence.
That would be awesome. I think the Giants want more than that. That's Dexter Lawrence.
We tried that with the Giants before, and Bengals fans were pissed. Why didn't they go after? Of course. And then somebody said, "Oh yeah, he was never available." The Giants just said no to everybody. So it's like, yeah, we tried, and they told us middle finger.
Yep. All right, Dusty, here's got some more information on my boy John Franklin. Has an overall grade of 61 this year, but he was 18th among tackles and pressures. So the Bengals have to use him the right way, unlike they did Sheldon Rankins and lining him up at nose. Well, that's the thing, is we got a different.
Rankins was sick all year, right?
Yeah, he was sick. But even when they did play him, they didn't line him up right. But he was sick. So I think it's Al Golden. I think. Well, I'll put it this way: if you sign this guy, you better use him right. Dustin, I ask you. He's the best interior defensive lineman in free agency. Are you against getting him? Because I'm not. I'm just asking you. Let's see here. Paul Stewart is a project and was proving at the end of the season he could play. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I think Shamar. I don't know. What about you, Kevin? I think Shamar is going to make a big jump this next year. Because he's not going to have to worry about any of the contract stuff or any of this other stuff. He signed. He can come in and he can do OTAs, minicamp, everything.
And he needs to.
Yeah.
For his own career, because if he's going to be that guy that it's chase and cash, it's got to be this year.
Yeah. To make that jump, right? Because, you got 3 years, and then you're either going to get your 5th year picked up or not. So, 3 more years, I should say.
And I hate to say this, it's just the way that he has approached his career in Cincinnati, at least at the beginning, it just feels like he's a rental. He's going to try to go somewhere else for more money or as much money, but like better climate.
That's true. They give me your best 5 years and.
And part of it is because I still think his agent's a twerp.
Oh yes, we all
yes,
agree with that.
Twerp. I think that's the first time I've used the word twerp in 20 years. But he just seems like a twerp to me.
I wish he would have came on our show. I wish you would have answered him when he said he wanted to come talk to you. You could have had him on the show. You could have called him a twerp to your face.
Hey, dude, that's a tough thing. What I say? I said I was going to make all these videos in the offseason.
Yeah, you didn't do none of that.
I don't care enough. And it's like, it's funny because all the accusations against me about my ego and, I'm only doing it for the social media fame. And I am the least hardworking, least care. Like, none of it matters to me. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to. I thought about it. I thought about it with him because I'm like, what am I going to say?
I don't know, but we could have had him on the show and we could have tag teamed him. It would have been
maybe next time. I just had a feeling that I was going to start getting angry and say stupid shit, make an ass out of myself, make him look bad too. But then it just get weird. We'd
be calm, cool, and be the professionals that we are. We are just.
I was extremely upset. The more I dug, and I'm telling you, like, there's stuff that could have been brought up that's never been brought up because I don't think people know. Mm-hmm. And I dug, and again, I'm not special. Like, Cap knows something. Everybody, it's my job. It's literally my job.
Literally.
So some of the stuff that I fell into, I'm like, man, I just don't have a good feeling about this. This guy sucks. I didn't want to. So my bad. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
When his contract comes up for renewal.
Yes. Then we'll get him. There you go. All right, Dustin, back on the Shamar Stewart thing. So I asked him a question, so he answered it. No, not against him. Gets him. Oh, excuse me. Not against getting him. Just saying his overall game is not as strong as him getting pressure. So expecting to be a good on rundowns, just to leave a gap in your defense to give in a take overall.
That's what some people's knock is on Trey.
Yeah,
he's not as good against the run. And again, that's not me saying that, but
that's the thing too. Is you have him in there next to TJ Slayton, nobody could run on us, and then you could pop in Shamar Stewart in there on the inside every once in a while too. So I don't know. I'm for getting him. I'll just put it to you that way because I think we need something on the interior line, and I think Shamar is going to be that something, but he's not going to be a full-time interior defense lineman.
Mike Madden, what linebackers available in free A? I hate to say it, Logan Wilson. Boy, the Bengals fans that absolutely destroyed the. I don't get that. I don't understand the entire thing and how everything played out because I love Logan Wilson. I was rooting for him as a Dallas Cowboy, even though there were some things said that kind of weird. The whole ending, but I get it. Like when you love stuff, when you love the city, you love the team, dude. That's why I haven't gotten a job with the Bengals. Because if I get fired, man, I'm going to act out. Because holy hell, like you can't, like I'm going to get like teenage me, like yelling and screaming and crying after getting dumped and like
I don't want to be fired.
Exactly. I'm showing up. Like, why is he here? Like, oh God, call the cops. He's been trespassed. Like, why is he at the games? Oh, he got trespassed because he kept showing up for work after he got fired. I don't want to do that to myself. I get it. It gets weird, but there were Bengals fans that absolutely thought he was washed. I didn't think he was washed. Maybe he lost a step, but I thought it was more he was trying to overcompensate for all the other issues going on around him. And you make more mistakes that way. So then he goes to the Cowboys, and then some of the people saying he's washed were just railing on the Bengals. Like, how can you do that? He was a veteran. It's like, all right, you're just wanting to bitch about the Bengals. Just admit it. You hate the team secretly, even though you're wearing a shirt. And now he's cut, and it kind of goes to prove all those people who said, it's not that big of a deal because he's lost a step. And the Cowboys cut him. I will always believe in somebody's ceiling, and I still think Logan Wilson's got plenty of game to play. it sounds like he'd never entertained the thought of coming back to Cincy, and that's sad.
Yeah.
But there's one a rotational guy, Logan Wilson as a rotational guy. That would be sweet.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to.
Hunter Morris, his girlfriend's the only one weird about it. Yeah, there were some comments said, but I thought
a podcast, some kind of podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. I try not to. Ever since Carlos Dunlap, I still love Carlos Dunlap as a human being, as a player. I was a huge fan of his, and that got ugly.
It did.
And I think it's that point where I realized I'm like, I'm going to be a fan of his. It sucks the way everything ended. I see his side of it. I see his point, and he's got to do what he's got to do to take care of himself. So I'm rooting for him as Carlos, but also, damn, this sucks. And it's going to be weird sometimes. Being a fan is going to be weird unless you're just the fan that's watching the team, and that's cool too. There's nothing better about knowing a player or being a super fan of a player. There's nothing better about it at all. They're a smart man. Let's look at him.
Yeah. This is Spot Track, whatever they call it. So yeah, Logan Wilson's number 2 there. Bobby Wagner, Mario, Matt Milano. That's one that I wouldn't mind them going after.
What's his face with Cleveland? That's bounced around.
Devin Lloyd? No, not Devin Lloyd.
Bush.
Devin Bush. Yeah, Devin Bush. Yeah, Devin Bush. That's one. That's another one. Quincy Williams. The Jets would be one. Let's see here. Jermaine Pratt's on there. I don't think we bring him back.
Yeah, that might not be it, but I would take a little Bush in Cincy.
Yeah. Devin Bush would be one.
Let me rephrase that.
Matt Milano. Matt Milano. Demario Davis. He could be one for New Orleans. Levante David. Yeah. So like I said, there's not a ton on here that I'd really like. Yes, let's go get them.
Hey, but if we assume Fuzzy Balls, Bobby Wagner would be awesome mentor for 2 young. Hey, there you go. A mentor for 2 young linebackers. Mm-hmm. Bush, same thing.
That's kind of what I want. That's what I want. Is I want a guy who can come in here and could possibly start, but we don't need him to start.
Kevro 99. Logan didn't recover from the knee injury. Should be better this year. I hope so for him. I'd love to see him back, man. Oh my goodness. Especially, I'm gonna miss his play. I'm gonna miss the man he is. He's such a cool guy. I had opportunity to talk to him and his girl. Very, very nice human beings, just super nice. And but I'm gonna miss that softball. That softball charity event was phenomenal. Are you a 70 child? Yes. Jeez.
We were born in the 70s. So yes, we are. Goodness. We are children of the 70s.
Yeah. And I know what you're talking about, Chris, but now you got me thinking Revenge of the Nerds. And you know what I'm talking about.
I love that.
Yeah. We're not going there.
No, we're not going there. I'm trying. Well, family show here. Family show.
Ronnie. What's going on, Ronnie?
All right. What's going on? So yeah.
Hunter Morris, his girlfriend, the only one weird about. Yeah, I can't remember if I said that, but yeah.
But yeah, there are linebackers out there. There's not, like I said, there's not a ton of them, but yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily.
There's enough that we're not going in, and we can't go in just hoping.
Yeah.
Well, like if you pick up some more talent, do it.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need a linebacker to come in here and start. I don't think that's what they're looking at. I want us to have a veteran in there. Bobby Wagner would be great. I don't know how much he's got left in the tank, but somebody like that. That's where I'm like.
Ball goes about Revenge of the Nerds. Nice.
That's where I like. I'm gonna go back to this again. I really like, and I've said this, Milano. That's kind of the one for Matt Milano. The one for he's for Denver now. I think he would be more of a starter, but that would be more where I would like to go. But then Devin Bush for Cleveland, that'd be good. Those are probably my 2 that I would really like to get. Which I'm saying they might not be starters, but we signed those 2. Yes, they're probably starting over the guys we had, which isn't a bad thing. And I mean, and if they don't, and our other linebackers beat them out, great. That's what we want.
Fuzzy Ball's talking about Porky's. That's been a long time. I've seen Revenge of the Nerds more recently than Porky's. I don't think the wife has ever seen Porky's.
What? Oh,
yeah. She's 10 years younger than I am.
Oh, Porky's 1, 2, and 3. You got to watch all 3 of them. I like all.
Kevro need a vet to start and mentor this year and turn it over. Yeah, that would be phenomenal. Get some vets. Get a little more even if it's just camp competition.
Right.
I would love it.
That's why I want competition throughout this on both sides of the ball. Competition always brings out the best in everybody. So I definitely want chop.
Chop.
Yeah. That's what it's chop. All right, moving on. All right, Paul Williams. My question is, will the Bengals look desperate? Is that desperate?
Look desperate to defensive players. Hey, I mean, depending on
I don't know.
That might be good to players coming on board. They might, if the Bengals are desperate, a guy like Devin Bush might say, hey, I'll be able to contribute more and be able to, parlay that into a bigger paycheck the next, if it's a 1-year rental.
And the thing is, like, defensive players come here knowing they got a shot to play because of how bad this defense has been. I mean, I'm not saying everybody on the defense is awful.
I love your defense, but I've got a shot to play.
Yeah, they got to play. They got to do better because I mean, I watched a little bit of it. I couldn't finish watch all. I could put myself through that. But they had on NFL Network. They had the Bengals and the Bears game on from earlier this year, and I was just sitting there watching that. Like, we recovered an onside kick, tied the thing up, and still couldn't stop them. It's just like,
dude. And to lose the way that we did,
it's a defense. And like, it's like we scored over 30 points, and we still cost us not covering.
We've got to get more guys, and that goes to like give me a veteran, a 1-year rental. Because we don't have enough guys that had that mentality, that mindset, and that experience of winning in those tough moments. So, yeah, okay, great. We leaned on the rookies. We got them experience. They're hopefully going to be better next year, and I assume they will. But we still need guys to be able to rally everybody together and say, hey, because I'm sorry, your coach is not going to do that for everybody all the time.
All right.
And we saw it. I mean, my guy ripped his shirt off and was screaming in the locker room and watched the Super Bowl like the rest of us idiots.
Exactly.
Hey, it feels great to see that. But
Hunter here says the defense should have got people fired. I have a caveat to that. That should have gotten Duke Tobin fired or whoever is in charge of not adding to the defense, is my opinion, because they knew we didn't have enough talent. It's obvious we didn't have enough talent. So what's Al Golden supposed to do? Al Golden did what he was brought to do, which was to get these young guys developed. And that's what he did. And so, yes, he's supposed to stop people, but they don't have enough talent. So I don't think the defensive coaches.
I saw an article come out recently or something talking about what he did late in the year. And you and I talked about it on your show. How he started to simplify the defense.
Yes.
We talked early. I said on this show that, as he's talking about, we're always looking for ways to simplify things. I'm like, that bothers me a little bit because that means it's still complicated. And if we're seeing what we're seeing right now, and it was not good, and it's still complicated, we're moving a little too slowly. And now we've got a full-on report that states, yes, the guys started to get it once they started to simplify. That's football players.
Yeah.
They're not all going to be PhDs. You got to make sure that they can play fast and not have to pause and think. And I think when you look at it, some of the bad angles, guys were thinking too hard.
Yes. And one thing I'll say it this way. The first year or so we had Lou, that defense was complicated, and our defense for Lou, that defense didn't really start clicking in until year 3, 2021. That's when that defense actually started clicking in for people. So Lou had to simplify his before, and that's the other thing too is once you've been in a system for an entire year, you understand it better. You don't have to think as much. So Al could add more stuff to this defense this year too. And like I say, he's not gonna have to bring everybody up to the same spot. The players who were here last year know what's up. So it's going to be easier to implement things and easier to bring in new guys and get them up to speed than it was to get a whole team up.
And Andrew says that's how Golden's always worked. If you followed his career, I wish I had and knew that, because that's, this is where a lot of there are going to be fans out there that know stuff that you don't, I don't. Great to know. I wish it wouldn't be like that. And then going back to Hunter Morse talking earlier, talk about I wish it wouldn't be like that. Like, how many times do we have to let things go or see some pattern repeated in order to just not let it happen again? So to the Al Golden point, it's like, yeah, I wish he wouldn't have tried to overcomplicate things early if he's done that before. But hey, we are here now and we can push forward. But with the talent, we shouldn't have needed to fire a guy and then push rookies out and all the things that we did to hope that we're going to be better this year, because we should have just kept restocking. We let our guys go.
We'll let our guys go. You can't,
and we can't miss them.
Yeah, you can't let guys go. Exactly. That's it right there. You can't let good players go and keep missing on free agency and the draft. The ones you're playing, you can't, or you get the situation we're in.
Brad's talking. This blew my mind because again, I've not been around social media, and there's probably a couple things we can run through about that I've missed. But the Bears moving to Indiana.
They're talking about moving to Gary, Indiana.
What?
Yeah.
Money. Could we be the Gary Bears, kind of like the Care Bears?
The Gary
Bears?
I mean, now that's just like right on the other side of the border of Illinois. But hey, it's money. They want to do this is what a lot of NFL teams are going to want to do. Do what the Cowboys did: is you build it and then you build around it, and you get all the money from everything around, all the bars, restaurants, hotels, all that stuff. That's what I think Cleveland's doing when the Browns are moving way out of the city.
Because nobody realizes, like, Cleveland is in a dump. It's like surrounded by factories. There's nothing like the Bengals have. It's funny, the whatever, the wannabe developer that's, he's got a little bit of money. The one that everybody was freaking out about last year, like, oh my God, it's a fight of our lives and blah, blah, blah. And
the Bengals?
This guy is acting like this guy was important at all. And I call up a buddy of mine who could buy him, his family, and his friends all at one and just employ him in the factory that he owns. And he laughed. He's like, this dude's nobody. And I'm like, all right, you drive more exotic vehicles than I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to trust your opinion on this guy and what he means in Cincinnati. And then we come to find out, this guy didn't mean squat. We have a perfect location, and it's fun. Like, you could just walk after the game. We walk down to the banks. We have a blast. We're at 2 powerhouse stadiums right in the middle, fun in between. There's more that can be done. And if they expand, wipe out Lot E, turn that into park, extend the concourse over both ways from that corner. Players don't have to walk in traffic to get to the,
which I will miss.
Which is not a big deal.
Well, I'll miss it because which it's cool what they want to do, but I won't be able to go talk to the players as easy.
Yeah, you will.
As I do now.
I'm sure they'll probably set up ropes that people will walk on, and people will just stand out around the concourse.
Maybe. Well, they're going to block my bridge view. That's going to happen. I don't like that. Which, I mean, I know why they're going to block it. Because they don't want people up there.
Then you and I just set up spy cameras.
Yes. Wait, no. Shh. Don't tell everybody that.
No big deal. No big deal.
It's our secret.
Real quick, shout out to Willie Anderson. I don't know if you saw, but he's getting a kidney transplant.
I did see that. My cat is knocking stuff over.
I'm glad he's got a match. He found a match. I was when Jess told me she like started reading or telling me as she's listening, and I'm like,
Yep.
I was hoping this was not going to be a search because man,
No,
that's
he's got it. Yeah.
Found him. So prayers for
Yes.
the operation to be flawless, the surgery to be perfect. Everything work. You know, the kid, like it's crazy, the body and how it accepts or doesn't accept. Hopefully everything is accepted and the donor heals up quickly and everything's perfect. And he is up jumping around at his Hall of Fame induction next year. Let's go, Willie.
Amen. I completely agree with all of that. I put a post out about that over the weekend when I saw
Marissa Contepelli.
Yep, she's moving on.
Oh, I knew, and I didn't dig like the why. Like, did she become too expensive for the team? Did she decide to move on herself? Because she's going to be NFL Network. Andrew, prayers for steady hands for the surgeon. Amen.
Where's she going? Do we know? Because I didn't see anything where she said
I don't know at all. But man, like when she started out and she was kind of like just game day gal announcing whatever. And then she just kept getting better and better and better and better. And man, her reporting, I'm like, I'm getting Kay Adam vibes. Like she could absolutely hold her own with her own thing.
And her and Kay are cool.
Same,
I've seen them talk interact before. They're maybe she'll go co-host with Kay Adams. Who knows? Maybe that's where she's going.
Oh man. Hey, I mean, the sky's the limit. I know she's from Cleveland. She grew up a Browns fan and everything. I hope she always holds love for the Bengals because
she said she did. She said that on her statement when she's leaving.
We're always going to love her, and I cannot wait. I know she's going to do great things. It just, man, I mean, I feel like, you know, we're getting older and we're seeing like stars die that we watched and shit. Like, oh man, I'll
be 51 in April. Yeah.
I mean, it's dwindling the number of people who've been around since kind of like day one. And I don't mean day one, but like this recent era. She is a foundation of the recent era. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
No, I was sad she was leaving, but I'm hoping she's going somewhere for an even better opportunity. Mike Mann here wants to Cap. Are you going to the draft again?
Strongly considering it. Man, work is nuts for me right now. I want to go because my boss is a Steelers season ticket holder. His grandfather is famous in Pittsburgh. Like it's a big deal, and I'm trying to get him to go. If he goes, if he and I go, the department is gonna suffer. So we're talking through that. We both want to go, but so yeah, we may.
Appreciate you, Ronnie, but I don't see that happening. But appreciate you though.
Oh my goodness, that'd be great. That would be great.
Andrew
Dustin,
here.
yep. Only constants change. Absolutely.
Yeah. Andrew, we're out here seeing all the stars we grew up with. All the good Clint Eastwood still rocking though. Yep.
That's what I'm hoping.
Clint Eastwood.
That is what I'm hoping to be. My dad jumping off the roof of the house onto a trampoline at like 65 years old, like that. I want to be that. That's
shoot. I remember.
Amen. Ronnie. Yeah. Pittsburgh just sucks in general, but if I'm there with friends, it's good. It could be fun.
Every time I think of Clint Eastwood, were you a Back to the Future fan? You love those movies?
Yeah.
Back to the Future. So when he's in the West, Back in the Western, Back to the Future 3, he's Clint Eastwood, and they're like, "I'm Clint Eastwood." Clint Eastwood. What kind of stupid name is that? It's just like, dude, like. That's a badass name. It's Clint Eastwood, man. Come on.
KP, what's not being talked about is what the NFL doctor is doing to these guys' bodies. Yeah. And then KP follows up the banger. Bruce Willis. Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. Like Bruce, Yeah, I
He's
get
got
it.
Alzheimer's,
It
doesn't he?
happens. Dementia and everything.
Yeah.
It's just, man, like
He's
that
young too, man.
dude.
He's what he's 60s, maybe. I mean, he's not much older than us.
Man, wait, Alexa, how old is Bruce Willis? 70.
Oh, he's 70. Okay.
So that's pretty.
Still ain't that old.
No. Bruce Willis is a
That's
badass.
20 years from me. That's not that far away.
I mean, that's just like seeing my grandpa.
Yeah.
It's like, man, my
too.
grandpa like tried out for Navy SEALs with one leg. He lost
really?
the right leg under the knee to shrapnel at 15 because he snuck in the Navy, lied about his age, snuck in the Navy. I mean, he's a badass, and to see the decline, it does hurt.
Yeah.
But no, KP, the doctors and stuff, dude, like tramadol for pain is really hard on kidneys. And I get it. Like there are things that you can do, but I don't hear that they're telling anybody any of this stuff. Like, all right, the water, the supplementation, like what you can do. Your kidneys are really very resilient in detoxifying, all these detox stuff and smoothies and crap. Like, no, that's what your liver's for. Like, don't spend money on some kind of program. Your liver does that for you. But if you're going to be extra hard on your liver, and I'm even thinking Rick Sanchez and all his drinking, he's like, I've got the hardest working liver in the universe. There are supplements that help out. Obviously drinking water helps out. There's a lot of things that you can do to help out. I don't know. I've never heard that any of the doctors really try, but yeah, you start hammering tramadol and then you've got blood pressure issues and whatnot. And then blood pressure medication can be even harder on kidneys. Like Willie talks about it.
Yeah. I remember Elijah Morning came out a couple years ago about that. I think he had a kidney transplant or he had something with his kidneys. I remember after he retired. This has been probably 10 years ago or more, but he had them too. Mike Mann here. Sometimes the side effects are worse than what's wrong with you. Yeah. And what's wrong with them is and that's like, I hate to say it, but when Joe Flacco took the needle to be able to come back and play for the Bengals, I just know I'm glad he did it, but also in the back of my head going, man, you can only do that so many times. If he's been playing for damn near 20 years, how many times has he taken a needle for painkillers and stuff like that? So it is something that they have to watch, and hopefully they're getting the information to take care of themselves.
That's why we don't get too riled up about guys fighting for every dollar, because I mean, hey, it's entertainment, and some of these guys suffer. They retire and they suffer and get that money while they can. Absolutely.
Chop here, who's a nurse, is if you're taking a bunch of ibuprofen, you're messing your kidneys up too. He said, take medication as prescribed. So if I take like 5 ibuprofen for my headache, you're telling me that's wrong? Was that
4? You can take 4. Hospital strength is 4 ibuprofen.
Yeah, only actually 4 is about the most I take. So,
yeah, keep it at that. And you don't want to take
I'll tell you this. Well, since I quit drinking, stuff doesn't hurt as much as it used to. So I will tell you, my body feels a lot better because I used to have everything. I'm not kidding. Everything would hurt, and now like my hip doesn't hurt. I won't say it doesn't. It doesn't hurt as bad as it does. My knee doesn't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. I'm like, it's awesome. Like all that drinking, all that yeast and everything doesn't help. So
yeah,
that
Proud
helps
of you
too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been 2 months. Woo-hoo. Let's see here. Chap says Forest Max, 80 milligrams. There you
Chap
go.
knows the stuff, obviously.
Obviously, and something like get addicted to pain meds. You are correct. Ronnie, Bengals win a Super Bowl. We'll crack one. Bengals win a Super deal. I'll crack one. Yes. Bengals win. I'll crack one then. They got to win. It might be a non-alcoholic one, but I'll drink one.
hey, that's perfect. Hey, that's
dude. I've been liking Guinness. If you want to Guinness Zero, if you want to sponsor the podcast, your beer is delicious, even when it has 0 alcohol in it. It's awesome. So
I have to give that a shot.
It's good, dude.
I went to a charity event that I'd never went before. So Wednesday, I'll be at the Red and Black Blast for UC.
Oh yeah,
and Ted Karras is another, like co-chair, co-host, whatever, star.
Where's
so
that
yeah,
at? Where's that? You went to that last year too, didn't you?
Yep, went to that last year. Tickets are sold out.
Where's it at?
UC.
Ah,
I don't know the campus real well, so I can't tell you off the top of my head, but that'll be
literally
Wednesday.
like 10 minutes from my house. I can beat you there. I'll be your assistant.
And
so
Mardi Gras at the Convention Center, Kentucky. So that goes to benefit Brighton Center, Welcome House, and Bethany.
Mm-hmm.
And UC 4 in a row. Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Big Good to hear.
Big win Saturday. They beat Kansas.
Yeah, apparently what was what's his nuts? God, why am I completely drawing a blank? The only player worth a shit on the Browns.
What's his nuts?
he was at the Miami game. And it's like, all right, you didn't go here. Like, whatever.
Myles Garrett?
Yes, God, Myles Garrett. Dude, I'm getting old.
What?
I've said that before. That's my thing.
I know.
I think it's because my dad said it.
I just cracked. What's his nuts?
My dad said it. I know guys by their nuts. Like that's not true, but that's what the phrase insinuates.
Need a jersey there. Back of the jersey says, "What's his nuts?" Oh God!
We can get that to Corey. Get the nuts working. The peanuts, the nuts working, and then what's his nuts like?
Roasted nuts. See these nuts.
But no, so the story was horrible. Like Jess is reading me the story, and like I'm damn near in tears driving down because like 36 years ago in Cincinnati, 4 homeless children were living in an abandoned garage and were locked in. When their father left them alone, a fire broke out in the garage.
Oh,
and all 4 children perished.
Oh.
So it's like, we look at the homeless, we look at people, Free Store Food Bank does great work making sure everybody eats. We forget about the kids sometimes because kids aren't out there panhandling.
Yeah.
They're once again, I love being around charity stuff and I love looking, some of the team stuff gets you onto things like you didn't even know existed. So we went there. It was an absolute blast. Everything the Mardi Gras theme, the purple, the gold, Bengal cheerleaders were there. Our buddy Delaney, which I was excited to hear. Delaney has been one of the best cheerleaders for a long time. She is staying with the team and she's going to be on the staff with Charlotte to help out. And I'm like, she's amazing. So that was good to hear. The Joe Burrow Foundation was one of the sponsors for the event. And absolutely hilarious. So Tom Brenneman, comes up to me.
THOM, Tom.
Yeah. Comes up to me and it's like, oh my God, I feel like I know you, blah, blah, blah. And it took me a second. I'm like, oh, you're that guy.
I'm like, I've seen you on Strawberry Ice's show. He's been on twice.
He gets up there and we do a live auction. And he's like, hey, I know some of you are stingy and blah, blah, blah. He's talking a little shit. He's like, we know Cap's wallet's dusty. And I'm like,
right.
You mother.
Just call me out.
I'm like, all right. Like, I'm not even going to yell anything back. Later, he almost kind of apologized. He's like, I hope that was okay because I won the first auction.
Okay.
The first auction was dinner with Jimmy and Robin Burrow.
Ah, nice. That works.
So, and I'm not bragging about that, but just to give you an idea, that went for $2,000. Jimmy and Robin Burrow. Jess was off getting some sandwiches. So she comes by and some guys were around me. I'm like, hey, hon. So
guess what we won?
I did a thing. And they're all laughing. just to give you an idea of my wife, if people don't know, I told her the price. She's like, "That's it?" Like,
Yeah, Jess is awesome. That's cool.
so it was absolutely amazing, because then Jimmy walks up to me a little later and just excited as hell. He's like, "I'm so glad you won," and blah blah blah. I'm like, "You got ghosts?"
I know my cat is doing something and she likes to knock stuff down. I thought I heard her behind me. She's knocked down my bobbleheads, a lot of them. I have a bunch of them that are broke.
Oh, your cat's an asshole.
Yeah.
Most cats are.
Yeah. But continue your story. I'm just
And that's it. So we're gonna have
When
dinner with the Burrows.
that's awesome. When is this said dinner happening? Like,
I had
you got
no
a date
idea.
already? Okay.
Yeah, no idea. Hopefully they'll invite Joe. I'm gonna leave that invitation. They can invite Joe if he wants to pop in, whatever.
Hey, you should tell him, like, you're stop messing with whatever you're messing with.
I'm waiting for the cat to just like jump and attack you and just hear "Meow, meow."
Oh, I see. She's there behind my bar. Okay. I got her now.
She's
We're all
hammered.
good.
She's
We're
like,
all-
"Screw this
Yeah.
show. You suck. I'm getting
She's like-
drunk."
Yeah, she's like, you don't drink anymore. I'm gonna drink all this. No, but when you're doing this dinner, you tell them, hey, just want to let you know I do the show every Monday with this guy named Strawberry Ice. You know, he kind of helped, the Jackpot Joey name that you guys like. If you ever want to come on the show, well, Monday would be good.
I will.
And any Monday, any day they want to come on, will be fine.
Fuzzy balls, butterscotch schnapps, and chocolate milk is best tasting. It's, what's funny? Last night, I felt like I needed a nightcap. One of my favorite, like chocolate milk is dark chocolate almond milk from Silk. It is so good.
Really?
But
I've never had
I
almond
poured
milk.
vodka in it, and it wouldn't mix. Like the vodka separated.
What?
It was a
wouldn't
weirdest
mix?
thing. I
Really?
don't understand why, but I stirred it,
How?
and then the vodka would creep to the top. And I'm like, all right, well, it's a vodka shot, and then I'm gonna drink some chocolate milk. I'm gonna try butterscotch schnapps with that, and I'm not a big schnapps guy, but I'm willing to try it.
How would that not mix? That's weird,
Dude. I don't understand.
That is
I
crazy.
don't get it. But
Andrew here, I feel you. I have 3 cats. I hear crap falling all through the night. She's literally stuck behind the bar, and I don't know what she's clawing at back there. I can hear her. She's clawing at something. So, no, I do not want any more cats. No, I have 1 cat, which is fine. I have my dog Burrow, and we have Ember the cat, which Ember's an orange cat, which is a great, color.
Fairly Crips trying to get some good old CD's nuts jokes over on Goodberry. That's awesome.
Did you? I tried to.
That's awesome. It was
I'm bruised.
it was Dre's CD that had the one skit. Right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes. I know you're
There's
talking about.
there's so many of those jokes out there. It
Yes.
never gets old.
But hey,
and I will never.
shout out to Bengals and Brews. They've had 2 really good shows here. Not that they don't have good shows all the time, but they had Goodberry on Friday, and then they had the linebacker from Navy on today. I can't remember his name.
Whoa.
Yeah, so he was on the show. I missed the show. I was freaking busy, and I couldn't watch it, so I'm going to watch it later. But yeah,
I got to get back into routine, dude, because I have been missing freaking everything. And my whole year, like the goal was to be more engaged.
How'd that
And
work
I
out
feel
for
like
you?
I am less engaged than
Well,
I've ever
no,
been.
See, think for you, I think it's a fine line because you get too engaged, then you go down that rabbit hole, and sometimes we got to pull you out. Yeah, there you go, Landon Robinson. Thank you.
DL. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Chop, man, good work, y'all. You always do good work, like he said.
Yeah. So that's where it's a fine line for you, like to be engaged and not be engaged. You get too engaged and you get too involved in other people messing with you. So that's where I'm at.
Well,
Whoa, got a volleyball. You go to the Fury?
little mini volleyball,
Uh-huh.
and I love this. It's unfortunately yellow and black.
Yeah,
But I'm getting more comfortable with yellow and black because it's the Fury. But this one was given to us by University Cincinnati legend volleyball, Abby Walker.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Abby is
Hey,
awesome.
hey, did you know the Fury was on was it CBS Sports?
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of that.
Good.
Saturday night, I think it was. Yeah.
Dude, is it not crazy? And
it's
we're
awesome.
having a rough season, but
They played Orlando. That's who they're in Orlando. Because I first started watching, I'm like, ooh, I see Cap and Jess, and then I figured out they were in Orlando. So, but yeah, it was cool.
Phoebe, no. Good boy, Murphy. Good boy. Go eat, Murphy. Carlos, no. Carlos. God dang it. Hey, hold on for a second.
So I had
Carlos, no. Carlos, come here, bud. Come here. Phoebe, Carlos, come here. You guys go there. Okay. Good boy. Good boy, Murphy. Good boy, Murphy.
Shh, be quiet, everybody. We can hear
Oh,
Cap.
my God. Okay. That was it. So
What happened?
So okay, I've got an automatic feeder with two dishes for the Chihuahuas. They eat the same amount of food. Well, Murphy, the new dog, is twice as big. He gets twice the food.
Right.
So he's got an automatic feeder too.
Uh-huh.
But when his goes off, the Chihuahuas run to his first. It's closer and there's more food.
I'm going to go there.
Oh. Beep. And then Murphy doesn't know what to do. So I looked down and I saw everybody. I'm like, guys, I'm still training everybody to do the right thing.
So you got dogs, and I got a cat who's. When my daughter gets home, she might have to go behind the bar and dig the cat out. We'll see, because the cat's technically my daughter's. Yeah. The bar is like pinned. I mean, we can move the bar. The bar's pinned up to the wall. You know, we can move it. Yeah, we can get her out. It'd be all right. Yeah.
I was gonna see. He's still chowing down. I was gonna have him come up here. He's a cool little dude. He's a rescue.
When'd you get this dog?
Almost 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, okay. So how many you got now? That make three?
Three.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we our big dog, the dog that I had when I met Jess, he was rough. He would teeter between 17 to 20 pounds. He was the big dog.
The big dog.
This one is 15 pounds. And I think he's got Jack Russell, maybe a little corgi. He's super cool. I don't understand how he was running the streets, but
we got Dog Burrow, and he's a rescue. We've had him for a year now. I think we got him a year ago this last weekend. I still don't exactly know what breed he is, but he's a cute black dog. We call him Burrow or Dog Burrow. My son likes calling him Dog Burrow.
Burrow?
Dog Burrow. So
Murphy,
we just call him Burrow.
Oh, come here. Oh.
There he is. Oh. What's his name?
What's up, buddy?
What's his name, Cap?
Murphy.
What's up, Murphy?
Yep.
Like for Miles Murphy?
Hey, I think it works. I think it works. He was Murphy. He kind of looks like a Murphy. He wants to say something, apparently.
He just wants to eat the mic. Murphy,
he's pretty chill.
What? This is your first time on the show here. What's your thoughts on the Bengals? Are they going to go all in and get us some defense? What do you think of that, Murphy? I think that is a yes.
Yeah, just bobbing up and down.
Well, one of these days, like we're starting to watch my grandson. So we had him over here earlier today. So there's Ember. She made it out, and she's got styrofoam all over her. I don't know what she was destroying back there.
You'll find it later.
I will. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, our grandson was over. So one is here soon. He's gonna make his debut on the show too.
Nice.
I'll figure it out though. But anyway, we've been on for an hour and 4 minutes there, Cap. See, we could just talk. We have nothing to talk about. We always just make stuff up. We're pretty good guessers. Do me a favor. Leave some party words of wisdom for Who Dey Nation because we are almost less than a month away from Reds opening day too. So I'm excited about that. But these are party words of wisdom for you. Get on out of here.
I don't have any.
None.
Hey, it's that time of year. Keep on keeping on. Hopefully, I know it's just like spring games and stuff, but man, hopefully the Reds stop getting smacked. Other than that,
Other than that, Who Dey, baby. I'll see you next Monday. All right, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I always go follow Bengals Captain and Jess. They're really good people, and looks like they're doing some really good stuff with Ted Karras. So I always enjoy talking to my boy Cap.
All right, shout out to my sponsors. They are Party Lawn and Landscaping for all your lawn and landscaping needs. You need your grass cut, you need shrubbery trimmed, I don't know, you need a paper patio, you need anything. I mean anything. Landscaping required. Think Party Lawn and Landscaping. Also, shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, Meyer Window, Door, and more. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in yours. They're energy efficient, great looking windows, easy to clean. Meyer Window, Door, and more. The website is MeyerCincinnati.com. And also shout out to my favorite brewery, Moorline Lager House. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorline beer, some delicious Moorline food. You tell them I sent you. Moorline Lager House.
As always, thanks for watching. I've been live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch. You can follow me on all of those, along with Threads and TikTok. And do me a favor, check out my Substack. I write some articles on there from time to time. So just look it all up under Sports with Strawberry Ice. You will find it. I will be pulling a sign off later on tonight. Put it on the podcast on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play. Do me a favor. Well, let's do it. Rate it, like it, review it. Leave a 5-star review so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. Fuzzy, you asked about Xavier. What did you say? If Xavier only is 8 miles away from UC, why does it seem like XU doesn't exist? Well, because it's Xavier and it's not the University of Cincinnati. University of Cincinnati is Cincinnati. I am like my entire family went to UC. None of them went to Xavier. So I don't know when Xavier started. They don't have football. They don't have anything else really. I don't know what they have. They got a baseball team, I think. So, but to my opinion, they don't have the history that University of Cincinnati has. And it's the University of Cincinnati, and we live in Cincinnati. So that's just my opinion. But I don't even have to ask a Xavier fan because I don't pay attention to Xavier. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Remember one thing and one thing only. That's Who Dey for life. And never throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Another great show. You guys still here? The show's over. You can come back tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.